Okay, listen, I had a bad day, so I'm going to show you some parts of my room that bring me joy. Here's the thing though, I often want to do room tours, but I'm the only one who can film them because I don't have like a cameraman. I'm not Nicole Raffi. And so it's just me, myself, and I get really excited. I'm the type of person that wants you to show like every detail of your room and explain it. And that's the way I like to film my room tours, except like halfway through I get like tired and I don't want to do it anymore. So I'm going to show you the corners of my room I'd like to show you, and then we'll see what we get around to. So the first corner, this bookshelf, let me show you. So I actually redid the whole thing today because I redid this corner, which we'll get to in a little bit. And I want to go through and just show you what I got. Ignore the floor, ignore my feet. Don't ignore him, he's pretty cute. So this is the only part of the room I didn't redo. It's just how, not the room, the bookshelf. It's just how I left it. But to start off, this is Garfield. I painted him. His eyes are messed up because I ran out of black paint. But the back strips, I meant perfect. This is a card I got from my grandma. And I thought it was really cute, so I kept it. This is a little owl I got from a market when I was in the 7th grade. This is some rose quartz. This is a little spell I made, and I put Fred. This is another spell I did. Seashell clam. Little crystal heart. I thrifted this a while ago, like a couple of years ago. And my dad said it was a silly purchase, but every time I look at it, I'm like, God, I'm glad I bought that. So, wasn't that silly to me? This is a photo of me at a hotel with my stuffed animals. Looking very cute. These are my Skylar Sister Funko Pops. This is something I painted. And these are all the Rainbow books I own. I own Eleanor Park, Fangirl, Landline, and all the Simon Snow books. So, that's cool. I guess this is turning into ASMR. Okay, I'm gonna get on my knees now. These are more of my Hamilton Funko Pops. I have all of them except Burr. My dad got me all of them like years after I was in the Hamilton, but it was sweet. This is Fred and Velma. No. Yes, okay, Fred and Velma. Got these as a McDonald's toy for Halloween. This is my DVD player. It is broken, but I like to display it. These are my Twilight audiobooks. I have, if you don't know, there are such things as physical audiobooks, and I own these ones. Got them from, oh, they're out of order. Oopsie. I got them, all 4 of them from the library bookstore. I got these 2 first, and then I got these 2, and at different libraries, but they were in the same branch, so they were the same city, just different branches. So I got these from my library that I go to often, and I got these from the library I go to less, the main library, which I go to less often. All these DVDs are thrifted. Actually, my entire Twilight collection is thrifted because I don't like giving money to that woman. But all of these are thrifted. I got these 2 both from Half Price Books. The Breaking Dawns are hard to thrift, and then I also got Eclipse from Half Price Books. They had Eclipse, but something happened to it, so I had to get it again, and I wasn't gonna wait around to find it at a thrift store, so I just bought it from Half Price Books. New Moon is very beat up, obviously. I got it from my local thrift store. And then Twilight I got from a separate library that I don't have a card for, but they were giving us away, and I said, cool. This is a little jewelry box my old therapist got me. This is what's in it. Just scraps and a witch finger, which I like to do ASMR with. Sorry if that's kind of loud. Oh, okay. This is something I thrifted at Bookmint. It has siblings, but they broke. It's when Wicked was super popular, like the first movie came out, and I really like it. So I'll put it over here. This is a little owl I old friend painted for me. She is a very talented artist, and she used to make a lot of stuff for me. She also painted this jar, jar. Very pretty. This is the Billie Eilish perfume. My sister got it as a tester from her work. It's very precious to me. It's my favorite perfume. This is a honey jar spell I did. They are all in a cigar box. This is a jar I got from my old Girl Scout leader. She gave us like jars filled with beads for like craft, and I've kept it. It's all stained because I used to use it for my paint water. This is a little rose quartz kitty, and then this is like from a scary movie, and I got it because it was cool. That's a flask I crafted. I don't use it, but it was cool. Candle holder. This was a part of the Care Bear X Serrano collab, and so I got this. He's very cute. This is my Ice Age movie collection. I'm missing a couple. The only like actual movie I'm missing is the last one, but I'm missing like a couple special editions that I still want to get. And I also have an extra of the super cool edition of Ice Age. I have Ice Age Meltdown, Dawn of the Dinosaur, my favorite, the Christmas special, and Continental Drift. And then this is my old dog's um what's bowl, food bowl, and I keep crayons in it. So this is not a good shelf. I don't like it, but these are some tarot books, my old junk journal, jar I used for paint, makeup, chromey, Okay, next shelf. Just get the mic. This is the next shelf. I just redid it, so this shelf has pretty much stayed consistent for a while. Hold on, can I turn on the flash? Yes, okay. This has pretty much stayed consistent for a while. This is my 2025 vision board, and then these are some old tarot cards. Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, if you're curious. This is a little vase I painted to hold my incense. This is a strawberry little tray, and then this is a tray I thrifted. My Roald Dahl book, my only Roald Dahl book, a sapphic book I got from Half-Price Books. Looked at this in the library bookstore for $2. Looked at this in the library bookstore for $2. This is my Dead Dog's Paw Prints. Thanks. This is a book about a bear. Book of spells. Scrapbook of my dead dogs. A coloring book of tarot cards. And a pottery book. This is my TBR jar. It's an Anna mug. I thrifted from Goodwill. And it keeps my TBR. Okay. Next. Oh, hi baby. Hello. On top here, this shelf has pretty much also stayed consistent. It's really only this shelf that's changed. This shelf has also stayed consistent. But the reason I changed up this one is because I really like the way the books look, so I decided to do that more. So those are my Hooky books. Hooky is a graphic novel. It is, oh, where's the mic? It's very good. Then I have my Sister Traveling Pants books. When the Stars Collide. It's a football romance, sports romance. I recommend it. I haven't read it since my junior year, but I recommend it. And two of the Heartstopper graphic novels that I own. That's a spell jar, that's old photos, and that is a candle holder crystal. This is my Twilight shelf. I used to have a Twilight shelf on my big bookshelf, and I had like tons of Twilight books, but I put some of them on my old bookshelf, but like I put the ones, like the whole series on this bookshelf. I have every single Twilight book. I've thrifted every single one. I got that one from a library bookstore. I got that one from Half-Price Books. That one from a library bookstore in the main library. That one from my library, Half-Price Books, my library, Goodwill. So, thrifted every single one in the entire collection. I really like them. And actually, what's cool about Eclipse, it's a hardcover, but it has the actual, like, design on the hardcover, so that is cool. And then Breaking Dawn, New Moon, and Twilight have all the movie covers, and Twilight is actually a, what are they called? Mass market. And then I have this hockey book. I put it there because I like hockey, and also because Charlie, Bella's dad, watches a lot of hockey. I was like, okay, well, I guess it's kind of Twilight themed. I put some smoky quartz, and then I don't know what this crystal is, but it's very pretty. And then this is a DIY I did. It is, I cut it out from the Clips DVD. It is Bella and Edward in the meadow, and I just stuck it inside one of these little Polaroid uh, frames, and it is very cute, and it does sparkle, like similar to Edward, it does sparkle. And yeah, it's very cool. So one of my favorite DIYs I've ever done. That is a small jar I did. That is, I'm not getting context. That is my sister's 8-year-old birthday bear. And then those are all my Emily Henry books. Half price books. Unfortunately, Barnes and Noble. It's a special edition of Beach Read. Uh, $2 at my library bookstore. So okay. Unfortunately, my phone is going to die soon, so that's all I have time for. But this was really fun, so I might do this again. I have my desk that I want to show off, and I also have my big bookshelf. So I'm gonna do this again.